Hello, America, and to our friends around the world, greetings and welcome back. Got a few that I wanted to share. First up comes out of Texas. Church volunteer mom will head to prison for 5 years after having inappropriate adult relations with a 13-year-old boy. I want you to hear that again. Church volunteer mom. Number one, church. Number two, mom. Number three, calling inappropriate adult relations with a child a 3-letter S word rather than the 4-letter R word. Natalie Sorrells, who's smiling here of Heath, Texas, was sentenced to 5 years in prison after assaulting her son's friend. Texas church volunteer and mother will spend 5 years behind bars. Good. She deserves it. She deserves more. I mean, she is weaponizing her son's friendships for her benefit, her perversions. I've said it before, not only are private schools not safe, your church isn't safe. This post-wall freak outside of Dallas was arrested 15 months ago, 14 months ago. 2 counts of the S assault of a child and 2 counts of indecency. She had the assault charges disposed of and was found guilty of the indecency counts. Fascinating. Often I advocate that boys, in particular, because their brains are still forming, attend divorce and family court at least once a month as part of their education to understand what it is that is in their future if they get into a relationship, by witnessing how the courts rule against men quite often in divorce and family court. I would actually go so far as to say that it's in all people's best interest to understand how the law operates. I mean, just go to your local courthouse. The doors aren't always locked. You can go sit in there and listen to the different cases and take notes. You can ask questions after the fact of the parties that are willing to talk to you. Anyway, here's the woman smiling. Look at that. She's what, 5'2"? Disgusting. This is how you know you have an insanity problem, a mental health crisis. When women are knowingly committing raping offenses and they smile over the abuse they've done to a child. But it doesn't end there. I wanted to highlight the fact that this was a church volunteer, because I have been clearly stating to people, and I want to figure out how to incorporate this image in here. One moment. Okay, never mind. It was this image. Yeah. Okay. Please bear with me. I'm still trying to figure this OPM thing out a bit. Anyway, here it is. This was yesterday, I believe, post-millennial. Breaking: Washington State Dems vote against informing parents about this type of abuse of your children by school employees. This isn't the same as a school teacher, or I mean, as a church volunteer mom. It doesn't matter if it's the same as the mom, as the church volunteer. It's the fact that there's an all-out war on your children. You know, hold on a second. I'm trying to figure this out. There we go. Got it. Anyway, let's go back to what we got here. Try to figure this out. Anyway, I don't want to focus too much on this woman specifically because there's a few other parts about this that were upsetting. Because your schools aren't safe, and your so-called elected representatives are guaranteeing that they're not safe. There is that viral video clip of the Texas legislature going around where the woman is saying, "What? Snap, snap, snap! Why can't we sue private schools? Because they're they're not protected. I've sued them successfully in the past," said the Texas House Speaker, if I'm not mistaken, and she had no rebuttal. Public schools are legally protected. Think of qualified immunity that police always seem to have, judges always seem to have when they do wrong. Schools have something similar. Public schools have something similar. But you need to check your local jurisdiction to know whether that's the case in your municipality, state, whatever the situation is. Bottom line is, this is a woman who predated upon her son's friends and is benefiting from it. Then we have school counselor avoids jail after doing a bad deed in his own bedroom. This is in Pennsylvania 2 years ago. Kellyanne Shute. What was the name of the other one again? I want to make certain everybody knows her name in addition to her picture. Natalie Sorrells of Texas, just outside of Dallas, Texas. Natalie Sorrells. Know that name. And if you know it, shame them. Call them out. If you know the judge who's not sentencing her or letting her get a light sentence, refuse service. You know, I'm sorry, I don't take money from PDF enablers. Kellyanne Shute, 36, of Penn Ridge South Middle School in Pennsylvania. Well, at least they call her what she is, a PDF file school guidance counselor who admitted repeatedly doing the bad. Oh, and they used the big R word too. A minor teenager in his own room avoided jail after after her shock crimes came to light. She pled guilty in February to corruption of minors. She was found to have fostered an inappropriate relationship with a 14-year-old boy at her home. After being together on a bus, the two continued to meet, calling him to her office to further the abuse. Filed an affidavit revealed that Shute continued to contact. So why? The judge told the court, as a guidance counselor, you were in a position of trust. You breached that trust multiple occasions. All right. She pled guilty, but and appeared with her husband. Why is he still married to her? That's no, why? Oh, I am so pathetic. I'm gonna stay with my woman that not only is cheating on me, but she's um, um, molesting and abusing children. So she's required to register as an S offender, and she can't contact the victim again. Well, thank you for small details. I mean, it's a big deal for him, but what about all the others whom she is most likely going to start doing that to or hasn't come to light yet? Additional charges were dismissed. Oh, okay, so she got a plea deal. I don't like the fact that they minimalize that. All right, so that was out of Pennsylvania, and that was the Kelly Ann Shute of Penridge South Middle School in Pennsylvania. So she and Mr. Shute, same thing, and the judge and the prosecutor. Why? Why give them a plea deal? Ohio teacher accused of inappropriate relationship with 15-year-old student in documents alleged. English teacher in Ohio faces charges after alleged inappropriate relationship with 15-year-old last week. 27-year-old Jamela Dabooby, unfortunate name for her in this case, at Horizon Science Academy, Columbus High School. She has been charged with sexual battery. Court documents show that Dabooby is accused of kissing, sitting on the student. Oh man! All right, April 2, someone was looking for the boy, saw the car. Her car was parked in front of her home. Person walked up to the car, saw the teacher. Wow! Hop off of somebody's thighs. The student admitted to the police what was going on. Now, former staff member. So the school took swift action to distance themselves from this PDF file abusing instructor. So if you're in Ohio, there's another predator out there. So not only are your schools not safe, Emily, not only are your public schools not safe, because as I showed you with Bob Ferguson in Washington, and that's not the only one, protecting them in public school from being, that to not have to report it. Private schools, as we've seen with Emily Nutley smiling when she changed her plea to guilty in Ohio, is being sentenced in a few weeks and most likely will get probation because she's cut a deal with the prosecution and Judge Jennifer Branch. So private schools aren't safe. Now churches aren't safe for your children. And let's go with the coup de grace. Mom knowingly sent 11-year-old son with brain bleed to school day after ATV fall, airlifted to hospital when she ignored doctor. That's today, off of Law and Crime. Another one out of Pennsylvania. She refused to seek specialized medical care for her 11-year-old son after, after he suffered a serious head injury and a fall off an ATV. Anessa Stallman faces charges of endangering the welfare of children. Your public schools aren't safe. Your private schools aren't safe. Your churches aren't safe. Now your own mothers aren't safe with your children. According to criminal complaint, the boy was at Breezewood Proving Grounds in Clearville, southeast of Pittsburgh, just over a month ago, about 5-6 weeks ago. Doctors urged her to get real medical treatment and have the boy refrain from physical activity for 3 months. Instead of driving the boy to the hospital, she sent him to school. And he's got nausea from the TBI, traumatic brain injury. I'm presuming, because I have no idea. I wasn't there and I haven't read the notes, all that good stuff. Cops also noted that the boy's father was kept in the dark. Men, you can't trust your children's mothers to do the right thing. And the unfortunate reality is they have the full backing and power of the state to protect them and to make you the villain. But they finally did take accountability and they did arrest, I want her full name. I don't want her, Anessa Stallman, So Pennsylvania State Police or state troopers or state, yeah, Anessa Stallman was arrested last week, and she's still in jail. Good. So keep this all in mind out there with your children. Nothing is safe. You've got Bob Ferguson in Washington. You've got that woman representative in Texas. You've got church volunteers, private and public school teachers. You've got school principals in St. Helens, Oregon, and you've got mothers, all women, because let's face it, Bob Ferguson's not a man. All women are predating upon children. And as Dan from Men Need to Be Heard is using the trite women's expression, it's all women until it's not. We are at a point in our societal history that it's all women predating upon children until it's not.